quite sure of the time of Victoria's disappearance.
6 o'clock, precisely. The bells were tolling quite plainly.
And none of the other children were with her.
Didn't I tell you? The princess was completely alone. Ask her brother and sisters if you don't believe me.
Mr. Holmes already did at Buckingham. Must you batter the man, Holmes?
Forgive me.
Will that be all, sir?
For the time being.
Thank you, Jasper. You may show Mr. Holmes' colleagues in as soon as they arrive, and Mother's medium is expected shortly.
Very good, sir.
Holmes, can't you see he blames himself for this tragedy?
If you so desire, I will apologize.
No, it's just that... Are you always this obsessed?
When circumstances warrant, there is some urgency to the case, wouldn't you agree?
Of course, but there, that is precisely what I mean. The third time you've surveyed the walls of this room. I assure you, Mr. Holmes, there are no secret panels. And for the second time under either a most ordinary shaft going up, another down to the ashpit. You can plainly see no man could fit through such a small opening.
Regarding your family, would you remind me of your children's ages?
But you met them yourself 2 hours ago. What the devil is the matter with you, man? You are not testing me, I hope.
Inspector Lestrade of Scotland Yard and Dr. John Watson and companion.
Your Royal Highness. What are you doing here? I made no request of Scotland Yard, yet.
I believe the inspector has come for me.
You summoned him.
No, he means to arrest me.
What?
Having to do with an ugly little matter down at the docks yesterday, Your Highness. Mr. Sherlock Holmes claims to be engaged by the attorneys for the Matilda Briggs, when, in truth, the firm of Morrison and Dodd never sent him a telegram at all.
Is this true, Holmes?
I confess it did strike me as odd that no representatives of the firm were there to meet me at the ship, but I must profess my innocence. Someone did indeed summon me.
Your own landlady insists. No one came with such a summons.
The messenger boy met me as I was leaving.
It's true, we saw a boy, didn't we, Sipsy?
What has any of this to do with me?
Good question.
Ah, I thought I heard our cast assembly.
Your Royal Highness.
Inspector Lestrade. It works.
And I should say so. You're the very image of Alex.
Somehow I don't think your wife would enjoy hearing that, Bertie.
What? You mean she's not the...
Inspector Lestrade, may I present Mrs. Edward Langtry?
Oh, well...
The inspector will be standing in for Dr. Watson, I think.
Standing in what for?
The lady will explain all. Boys, to your dressing rooms.
Ah, we must act. And I do mean act.
Wiggins, a word. What kept you? Can't you handle an idiot like Lestrade?
It wasn't only the Inspector, Holmes.
I don't care. I told you to be here in precisely 3 hours.
Forgive me, Holmes, but you said 4. Besides, Wiggins was late returning from his errand.
What errand?
Sent me to the chemist. The rat's dead.
Ah, yes. And the analysis?
I couldn't get it.
Why the devil not?
There was an explosion, an accident in the Underground Railway. The chemist was gone. Help him, I suppose.
You suppose? Do you think this is a time for supposes? I'm sorry, Wiggins.
No, Mr. Holmes, it's me who's sorry. I got the stuff later.
It's too late.
One of the things said there was this chap.
No more, Wiggins.
But Mr. Holmes,
please go and join your friends. The autopsy on the captain. Did the straw bring anything?
Nothing yet. What's happening, Holmes?
The game's afoot, Watson.
And the game.
Cat and mouse. Should I say cat and rat?
Speaking of which...
Yes, Watson.
Your rat.
Dead, is it?
Yes.
Oh.
Holmes! What can I do?
Keep sharp. Consider everything. Look, smell, listen. And remember.
Mr. Sherlock Holmes, I give you...
Madame Calianda, at your service.
You will forgive me. My hands are soiled with ash. Dr. John Watson. Madame Calianto.
Calianto.
Of course. My mistake.